Happy 2021 from Adult and Teen Challenge of the Upper Cumberland. I can't believe it's already February. Time has flown by. I think the last time that I was able to speak with you was back in December. We had a great January. God has continued to bless this ministry. We spent 21 days in January fasting, praying, seeking God's direction for this ministry and where we were going to go in the future. This morning I was ministering in chapel to the ladies, and I was thinking about the scripture in Colossians chapter 3, verse 2, where Paul says to the church in Colossae, he said, set your mind on things above, not on things of the earth. You know, if we looked at the news, if we looked at everything that was going on, if you looked at the political situation, the COVID, what the news is saying about the financial stability of our nation, if all of those things, boy, it wouldn't take much for us to get depressed, get downcast, really just kind of throw up our hands and say, hey, forget it. But we've got our minds focused on things above. We know that God is greater. 1 John 4:4 tells us that. Greater is he who lives in us than he who lives in the world. We know that the greater one is on the inside of us, and we know that he's got greater things in store for us. So as we fasted and we prayed, as we sought God, we know that this year we're going to finish our multi-purpose project we've been working on. Construction is at about 45% right now, so we're looking forward to getting that building done and moving forward and using that facility. We've already started working on the blueprints and the plans for our next building project that we hope to introduce to everybody later on this year when we have our banquet, because we do plan on having a dessert banquet this year. And we're just looking forward to all that God's going to do through the ministries of Adult and Teen Challenge of the Upper Cumberland. As I mentioned to you before, we started our North Point Bible College right here on this campus. We currently have 5 students involved in North Point Bible College, and we're getting ready to enroll 2 more in the next semester coming up. Intakes are coming back up. We're getting more ladies starting to come in that are just seeking God, seeking transformation in their life. So we're excited about that. Our Hope for Life groups, currently we have 2 Hope for Life groups meeting, one in Smith County and one in Cookeville, but we're getting ready to do a training coming up pretty soon, and we're going to open up at least 1 and maybe 2 more Hope for Life groups really soon so that we can reach more people. I've also talked to some people, and we're going to look at trying to do Hope for Life groups through Zoom. For those that say, I can't get out or whatever the case is going on in their lives, we want to be able to have a place for them to connect with us, even through their computer in the safety of their own home, and be able to educate them, be able to minister to them and disciple them on the things of God. We're already started booking churches. We are booked up all the way through mid-March, end of March with churches, and we got more churches that we're talking to start booking up. Things are opening up. And why? Why can we be so positive? Why can we be so excited with everything? Because we're not watching the news. We're not focused on earthly things. We're not focused on the things of this world. We've got our minds on things above. I was talking to a guy yesterday, and he was talking about everything that's going on. And he said, do you think the end is near? I said, you know, I don't know the answer to that. I believe it's closer than it was, but this is what I do know. This is the greatest time for the church. This is the time for the church to arise, because people just like that are continuing to ask questions. People are hungry for the things of God. People are scared and they're looking for answers. People are looking for hope, a confident expectation. And we hold the key. We hold the answer to what they're looking for. And His name is Jesus. We thank each and every one of you that partner with this ministry so that we can give that hope to those that are looking. We want to continue to broaden the ministries that we do. Our residential, we want to grow this ministry so that we're not only ministering to those that are on the campus, but to their families when they come in, and that's why this building is important. We want to minister to those that will not make a decision to come on this campus, but we want to reach out to them through our Hope for Life programs. We also want to get out into the communities this year. We've been praying for opportunities and open doors of outreach to go into different communities and minister the hope of Jesus Christ right on the streets to those that won't come into a church, to let them know that there's a better way, that God has all the answers. Turn your eyes upon Jesus. Thank you again for all that you do, for your prayers and your financial support for the ministry of Adult and Teen Challenge of the Upper Cumberland. And we look forward to talking to you soon and letting you know more about what God is doing through this ministry. God bless. Happy Valentine's Day, and we'll talk to you soon.